My name is Clara. I am 26 years old. This is my story. I lived a quiet life. I worked in a small office. I came home to an empty room. Most evenings, I sat by the window. I watched people pass by. I often wondered, when will love find me? My heart was waiting. One morning, I met a man at the bus stop. He smiled at me. His name was Michael. He was tall, kind, and gentle. His voice was soft. We talked about the weather, then about work, then about dreams. His words made me laugh. His eyes made me feel safe. I wanted to see him again. The next day, he was there again. We talked even more. He said, "You seem lonely." I nodded softly. He said, "I will keep you company." Days turned into weeks. We met almost every evening. My heart grew lighter. He listened to my worries. He encouraged me. He said, "You are stronger than you think." I felt special. No one had ever cared like this. No one had seen me like this. One evening, it rained heavily. He held his umbrella over me. We walked close together. The rain fell hard, but I felt warm inside. When he smiled, I forgot the world. I only saw him. Soon, I waited for him every day. I counted the hours. I counted the minutes. I told myself, this must be love. And my heart believed it. He told me, "You are different, Clara. You understand me." His words stayed in my heart. I replayed them at night. I fell deeper and deeper. I imagined a future with him. Walking together. Building a life together. My days were brighter. My nights were softer. Love filled my soul. I didn't ask many questions. I didn't want to break the dream. I wanted to believe. But love can be blind. And soon, I would see the truth. After some weeks, I noticed something strange. He never spoke about his family. When I asked, he changed the topic. He only smiled and said, "Not important." One evening, I saw a ring mark on his finger. But he was not wearing a ring. I asked softly, "Were you married?" He looked away. He said, "It's nothing." My heart felt uneasy. Why hide such things? Why keep secrets from me? Still, I pushed the thought away. I loved him too much. I didn't want doubts. But soon, more signs appeared. Sometimes his phone rang. He never answered near me. He said he was busy. He said work was stressful. But his eyes told another story. One Saturday, we walked in the market. Suddenly, a voice called his name. "Michael," a woman shouted. I turned around. My heart stopped. It was my sister, Anna. She was smiling at first, but then her smile froze. Her eyes moved from him to me, then back to him again. Her face turned pale. "Clara," she whispered. "Why are you with my husband?" Her voice shook with pain. I felt the ground move. Her husband. Her words stabbed my heart. I looked at Michael. He said nothing. He only lowered his head. My body felt cold. I wanted to scream, but no words came out. My sister's eyes filled with tears. She looked betrayed. I looked broken. Michael tried to speak. "Anna, Clara, please listen." But his voice was empty. I stepped back. My chest hurt. My love turned into pain. I cried, "You lied to me." My hands shook. My world crashed. Anna shouted, "How could you?" Her voice was sharp. Her heart was bleeding. I felt guilty. I felt ashamed. I never knew the truth. Michael stood silent. 2 women cried in front of him. He had no courage. I looked at my sister. Her eyes were full of anger. Her eyes were full of hurt. Tears burned my face. I whispered, "I didn't know." But my words sounded weak. I ran away. Through the crowd. Through the noise. I found myself alone. In the dark street. My heart was shattered. I loved him deeply. But he was my sister's husband. The truth destroyed me. The next day, I met Michael again. My heart was heavy with anger. "Why didn't you tell me?" I shouted. "You knew I loved you." Tears filled my eyes. He looked down. "I was weak," he said. "I didn't want to lose you." His words cut deeper. Love should not be stolen. Love should not be lies. I turned away. "This is over," I said. "You destroyed everything." He tried to hold my hand, but I pulled back. I walked away in tears. Later, I went to my sister's house. She opened the door. Her face was cold. "Anna, please listen," I begged. "I didn't know he was your husband." My voice broke. She crossed her arms. Her eyes were wet. "But you still loved him." I cried, "Yes, but blindly." I was a fool. I should have asked. Silence filled the room. The distance between us grew. Sisters turned into strangers. I reached for her hand. She pulled it away. My chest felt empty. "I need time," she said. "Time to heal. Time to trust again." Her words broke me. I nodded slowly. I walked out quietly. At home, I sat alone. I thought about my mistake. I thought about blind love. Love without questions. Love without truth. Is only pain. I realized something important. Respect must come first. Boundaries must come first. If a love is hidden, it is not real. It is only shadows. I cried for many nights. But slowly, the pain turned into lessons. I learned to love myself. I learned to guard my heart. I learned to wait for honesty. My sister and I did not speak for months. But deep inside, I still loved her. One day, I wrote her a letter. I said, I am sorry. I hope we can heal one day. She did not answer quickly. But I knew she read it. And that gave me hope. Life was not the same. But life was teaching me. Teaching me through pain. I told myself, Clara, never lose yourself again. Choose truth, choose respect. Love without truth is only pain. Real love never hides in the dark. That is my lesson. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more English listening stories.